Hey, Ram fans, Mark from Rams Up here. Rams come away with a 28-20 win over the Commanders, and you know what? It was a lot harder than it needed to be. Rams pretty much dominated statistically, but had some ups and downs, some turnovers that really hurt them. But hey, they improved to 7-7, and this is kind of how I mapped out their entire season. They get to 7-7 and they're in the playoff hunt. And actually, right now, if the season ended today, the Rams would be the 7th seed. How about that? And they'd be playing the likes of, I think right now they would be playing the Eagles. Eagles have that game tomorrow night, though. So that top 2, 3, 4 seeding is going to change. Well, the top 2, 3 seeding is going to change. I think it's going to be the Niners, number 1, the Bucks, or whoever wins the NFC South 4th, and then Detroit, Dallas, and Philadelphia. They got to all sort that out. One of the NFC East teams would be the 5th seed. So the Rams, if they hold on to this 7th seed, will be traveling to Detroit, Philadelphia, or Dallas. And I'm telling you this, if they put on a performance like they did against the Commanders here at home at SoFi on Sunday, probably not going to win. There are some good things to take away from this game, but still some concerning things. Should have put this Commander team away really early, and it looked like they were. They got ahead 28-7, and I started to relax a little bit, and maybe that's the problem. Maybe the Rams started to relax a little bit. I was thinking, hey, let's get some starters out of this game, cruise to a win, and then things started to go south a little bit. It all started really with that dropped pass by Puka, would have converted a 3rd down. Moments later, we missed the field goal, and the Commanders turn around and score, and then Darion Kendrick gives up that big play, and then that big red zone stand. The Rams almost, they put on a pretty good defense there, but ended up giving up the touchdown after pass interference on Darion. But we closed it out at the end. Enough of the bad stuff. That was the painful, stressful stuff we had to sit through at the very end there. But there are some good things too. Offensive line continues to play really well. Our defensive line really shut down the Commanders' run game completely. And there were some really good individual performances. Quentin Lake, Bobby Brown, Ernest Jones especially. He was flying all over the field, had our lone sack, and that was another thing that concerned me, still not getting to the quarterback. Sam Howell came into this game having been sacked 58 times, and we get to him once on a blitz package, and that is it. But what else should we be concerned about? Well, the kicking game, Lucas Haversick, man, you just want him to hit a 45, 46-yarder, and just really inconsistent and moving forward. I was thinking, we get into a playoff game, and are we going to rely on him? Can we count on Lucas Haversick to make a big-time kick for us? Right now, we can't. And the thing is, Thursday night, it starts now. It starts Thursday night, these must-win games. Playing the Saints, just really concerns me. We're going to have to just open up a 10, 14-point lead moving forward on everybody we play, so we don't have to count on a kicker, Lucas Haversick, to win a game for us. But hey, maybe he'll be up to it. Let's hope for the best. Maybe the Rams are still trying to figure it out. Maybe there's someone else out there we can bring in other than Mason Crosby. What else we got here? Darion Kendrick, he seems to give up big plays and then immediately follow that with pass interference calls against him. I think that's the 3rd time he's done that. But, he other than that, I think he plays pretty good. The Rams coaching staff seems to be fine with him. They're not really giving anyone else a shot. It's Witherspoon and Kendrick, pretty much our top 2 cornerbacks, and we're going to have to live or die with Darion Kendrick playing there. Let's see, Stafford, another great game. Started out, I think it was his first 11 passes he completed, spot on target, not taking any risks, playing it safe, but also throwing darts. Really good game by Matthew Stafford and Kyron Williams. You know what? I'm going to forgive him for the 2 fumbles. I didn't want to jinx the Rams by talking about the fact that their ball security in the running game has been outstanding all year long. You don't want to come out and say that before a game, and I didn't, but hey, still turned the ball over a couple times, but we'll give him a pass. He is an incredible running back statistically and otherwise. His little jump cuts that he's pulling off, man, he is so much fun. Finished with how many yards? 146 somewhere in there. It'll flash on your screen here in a minute. And Cooper Kupp also had a big game. Here it is. Rushing Williams, 27 rushes for 152 yards. That's what I have him down for. And Kupp, 111 yards receiving. So big day for both of those guys. I know a lot of people are going to criticize Sean McVay for his play calling in the red zone. I know that my posse that joins me for the roundtable, they were texting me really upset at those red zone play calls. And, they might be onto something there, but I don't know, man. I just have a hard time second guessing Sean McVay's play calling at this point. Maybe it's more about execution. Yeah, maybe they should do more play action, just hand the ball off to Kyron Williams. But one of these days, Sean McVay will figure it out, or we will. We'll come to an understanding of why he calls the plays that he calls. So next week we go Thursday night, quick turnaround. We play the Saints, and the Saints are a tough team. They really are. They have a very good defense, but I was looking at their so-called resume this year. They come in with an identical record to the Rams, 7 wins, 7 losses. But I was looking at their wins. Their wins this year have been against the Titans, Panthers, Patriots, Colts, Bears, the Panthers again, and then this week, the Giants. So that's not a really impressive resume. Again, I have a lot of respect for them. Carr can be a dangerous quarterback, really good defense. On defense, they're really good, but you have to feel good about the Rams' chances in this one at home. 4-point favorites coming out of the gate here is what I saw. So we can only hope the Rams can sort this out, get things straightened out. A little bit of an ugly win against the Commanders, but hey, we can't complain. What a lot of us were expecting, not me, I predicted 9 wins, 8 losses, but a lot of people were expecting a really, really down year for our Los Angeles Rams, and here they are at 7-7. And if they beat the Saints, they're probably in the playoffs. They're not guaranteed, but big win. If they lose to the Saints, they're going to be in serious trouble. So this is it, boys. This is it. Rams need to win this game against the Saints Thursday night, and I'm predicting they will win it. And, of course, I always predict the Rams will win, so take that with a grain of salt. Big win for the Rams. A little bit ugly, but they got it done. Hey, check out the podcast. A lot more content there, and we'll have some really good stuff coming up Monday night, Tuesday night, and all the way through the entire week. We'll have a preview of the Saints game, and we'll have a recap late Thursday night out here from Rams Up.